There's a guy, he was in my office. This guy will come and say, hey, you will call him back. And this, they know how to make you feel like we are together, we are friends. And then you will do one thing for him, he will push 500 naira note for you and walk away. After that thing has happened for 3 months, you will say you know that person. You don't know him. Just the name of his check. That's what you know. And those ones that make you feel like they are friends, they are the most dangerous ones. If you are in the back, I hope you are hearing what I'm saying. Those ones that make you really feel like we are one, we are together, we are into the, they are the ones. The day they will bite you, you'll be looking for who beat you. So this guy got bank draft. Back in those days, there were no mobile transfers. The things that look like immediate cash that you can carry around was draft. So if you want to get something that look like cash from you that is not cash, it's bank draft. Because bank draft is as good as what? Cash. It cannot bounce. And the guy came to the bank. And you know, they studied the system then that I don't know about now. First working day of the month, the system is always down. Because they're still running the last month transactions. So he came very early, the first working day of the new month. Say, I'm going to Lagos. I need to go and pay for this. I need draft. The guy say, we don't have system. But because you've been chopping, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your vulnerability has been destroyed. It's a gift. Gift corrupts the heart. It thwarts your senses. Don't maintain a friendship that is parasitic in nature. It will destroy you. You will think you are taking advantage of the person, but it corrupts your ability for sound judgment. And not only does it corrupt your ability to sound judgment, it also makes you indebted. It cripples your ability to say no at the right time. Many ladies, a young girl was hanging around us as she was a student in UNED then. One uncle will send her money, 20,000 back in those days. And she thought it was a testimony to be enjoying. They will send her money. One day I called her and said, this man that is sending you this money, you have many uncles around the world that is sending you money. Uncles, you know the kind of uncles I'm talking about. And you are a Christian. I said to her, if this one of them shows up in Enugu and calls you and say, hey, I'm in Enugu, what will you do? Say she'll be happy. And she said, he said, I'm in Presidential Hotel, please just come to see me. What will you say? She was looking at me. Will you say no, I won't come? Ladies, you will go. Even if your heart is beating, telling you it's risky. This man has been giving you money. Now he's in town. He said, come. Madam, you will not have the moral courage to say no. You will carry yourself there. And if he touches you, even though you don't want to do it, you will feel that I'm owing this man. Oh no, man, nothing but what? When you are eating beyond what you can pay, stop. Many people have eaten more than they can pay. Always eat within the limit of what you can pay back. The man collected the draft and left. Because there is nothing that guy could have done. You have to reciprocate. This man used to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you. Now it's time for you to pay back. System came. We are posted. The guy first logged onto the system. No money in the account. Because you have to debit the man's account and credit the bank's account. The branch draft account. So that when that draft is presented in Interbank, our clearing team will be able to debit your account, your branch account, and credit the bank where they presented that. There was no money there. After a few minutes again, he checked again. There was no money. Checked again, there was no money. He called the man's phone, switch off. Is this switch off till now? Big money. You know, money they cannot carry cash. They need drafts. And it is an evil for you to give somebody bank draft without debiting the person. It's a policy thing. How do you give somebody a bank's draft when the account is not funded? You'll be sacked. So this kind of thing, the guy had to cover it and went and borrowed money and fund that account to save his job. So we're in the prison preaching. And there was a young man. He's a leader of one of the biggest churches in Nigeria, Pentecostal church. But he was in prison there. I think maybe they've released him now. He gave us a letter to give to his pastor to ask for forgiveness. What did he do? He was part of a kidnapping team that did a kidnapping operation in. But that is not my interest. My interest is that he started coming around the gate man. He will pass, he will throw greeting to the gate man. And from there they started greeting, started sharing, and started discussing maybe football. Till sometimes they will come and sit down, they will just talk. Now, that level of communication is no more stranger. It is what? Acquaintance. Most of the people you're calling your friends are acquaintances. So people just think the moment we leave the stranger's level, we have entered what? Friendship. No. Or maybe even in a church. And people just discuss and share something. You know the person's name, know the person's business, and that is it. You can't tell who that person is beyond just that peripheral knowledge. Am I correct? So the day they were going to, he eventually took the number of this gate man. So the day they wanted to kidnap that man, he called the gate man to ask whether he was just talking. He said, I will come your end. Is your guy around? He said, yes, they're about to go out. He said, okay. He didn't know that he has given out information. So he came and was discussing with the gate man, but he was chatting with the guys that were coming to kidnap. And the moment the man came downstairs and they were about to enter the vehicle, the security man was about to open the gate. He told them, now come now, come now. They came. But the mistake he made, when they kidnapped the man, he too joined inside the vehicle. Because he doesn't want to hear story. They paid ransom and his own didn't come. He jumped in. The gate man was shocked because he thought that both of them were under danger. He now saw one jumping inside the kidnapper's vehicle. It was that gate man that now said that, yes, I know one of them. He used to come here and talk with me. There are informations you don't give out to somebody you don't know.